Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. I have some photos that I need to get scrapbooked here. These are from our Leavenworth trip. Not the most recent one, but definitely from Leavenworth. I'm just gonna go ahead and figure out what paper I would like to use as a background. I am running out of options. Maybe not necessarily running out of options, but the amount of papers that I have are definitely kind of dwindling here, which is good, right? Like I wanted that to happen. I want it to have less paper. That way I can go and build the kit up some more. I think we're gonna go with that blue, because I really like that together. Okay, I'm also trying to scrapbook and get this page done in a very short amount of time because I need to head to work. I am having a late shift today at work, and I just want to make sure that basically I have time for everything I want to do. So these are photographs of the walls, and I think what I'm going to do is just put them down here like this and have this paper over here. And I'm also going to trim this paper, which, you know, normally when I say that I am excited to go ahead and move forward and add more and develop more to the kit, but I want that little bit of starburst right there, so I'm going to make that happen. And who knows, watch, I'll end up using this for the hearts. Okay, we're going to put that right there in the scraps. So I am doing this video in real time, which is not something I do a whole terrible amount, so you guys will have to let me know how you feel about this. If you're like, yeah, Sandy, do this some more, or holy God, will you just shut up and do your voiceover type thing? Okay, so the first one's gonna go there. This one we're gonna put here. And then this one will go on the bottom. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, my photos are bigger than my paper this time, and I don't know if you've seen a couple of recent layouts of mine, but it seems that the what are these called? The photos have been a lot smaller than the paper lately instead of larger. All right. I'm gonna bring this bad boy over here. I'm like, I could really just embrace this pink right here. I think we will. I think we're going to embrace the pink. I just said that I was going to do this because of the blues. I really like the blues, but you know, sometimes the pink just grabs you. And you gotta let it take you places, right? Okay. Now I am going to put on the washi tape. Well, maybe. Okay, we're gonna line up the dots with the bottom of the paper right here like this. Then adds adhesive to the letters. My camera's a little crooked. Okay, now this will drive me insane, so need to add a little adhesive to the photos over here so that the photo wall is actually a photo wall and not a photo flip up. Okay. So now we've got that done. Now we need to figure out what else. Now I kind of like that. Not that though. Let's see what I have that could go here. Maybe a sticker or something similar. Explore. Do I want to bring in no. I was going to say, did I want to bring in this pink and kind of match that up with that? But honestly, what's the word I'm looking for? It kind of melds into it, like gets lost in it. Okay, dreaming and doing. Explore. Dreaming and doing. Oh, I like it up there. Probably going to need to build something else up here, though. Do we want to do like half? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that. Bring in a little bit more of this pink, kind of do it on this diagonal. We've got the dreaming and doing. We'll put that there, and there needs to be like a little floral, a little sticker, a little die cut, something right there. Let's grab my sticker sheets and see if there's something that we could put there that will, I mean, the cloud is an option. What do we see that we can use? Probably not the cityscape, because that feels a little weird. That feels a little weird too. So it might be the cloud. The cloud's a little... Okay, so if we put the cloud there and then bring something else in. The cloud seems a little small, I think. The cloud is definitely small. So what about, do we have any things in here that could be cut apart? I mean, we could do pink on pink. because it does say lovely. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that. We'll get a little what's that thing called? My mind is not moving this morning, I don't think. Whatever that thing is called. I'm going to cover up the tag hole is basically what I'm trying to say. Okay, so if we put that there, we're going to say explore and live a good life. So we need and. I know I have, that's a little bit big. Explore and. I've got this little ampersand. So explore and live a good life. I want to put a little dot there, a little dot there, and a little dot there. Okay. What other little tidbits do I want to add to this? Do I want to add anything? Just trying to see if I want it to like bring that in. I don't think I do. I do have these hearts though, so maybe a heart up there. Well, maybe not. Maybe that one. I don't know. You know what? I think this is going to be one of those times where I am just going to have a quick and easy page. I cannot leave that tag hole naked. So we'll do a little dollop of glue and then I'll cut it. But I have pages like the one I did yesterday, which is the lots of visual stuff, right? Like lots of stuff to look at the page. I think every once in a while you just need a layout like this where there is a lot, but it's also not a lot. Does that make sense? Like your eye isn't being what's next to look at, across the page. And if your eye is looking that way, I'm sorry, but mine isn't. So that's the way I'm looking at this right now. Okay. Now we're gonna trim off the little tails. And we'll put that there. And I think that's going to do it for this layout. Easy, like quick and simple. I don't know if this is enough down here though. This is my only concern, right? Like, should there be more? Should there be a doily here to kind of tuck into this? And if I put that doily there, do I feel like I need to add more? I kind of do. And I don't want to add more. I want this to be more of a, well, what if I just added something like that? No, that really makes me feel like I got to add more. All right, well, then I am not going to add more, because this does not have to be a more is more kind of layout. This can definitely be a less is more kind of layout. And I want to show you what I mean by a lot to look at, right? Like, there's a lot to look at on this page. There is a lot of color. There is a lot of texture. There's just a lot. Even though there's a big amount of white here, like, this is a lot to look at. This, you might have thought was a lot to look at. I just realized I put that camera on wrong. You might have thought this was a lot to look at, but it's not to me compared to this. The photos are busier than this photo, but this is a lot more to your eye to like keep moving around than this is. Now, will I put these next to each other in the album? Who knows? But that is kind of what I meant by like a lot. Like, you might think this is a lot until you see this. I hope that that makes sense. So that's where I'm going to leave this one. A little bit of texture, you know, not a whole lot, but there is a little bit there. And now that you kind of understand, or at least heard my thought process about why I'm going to keep this one a little bit lighter, I'm going to stop now. I gotta go to work. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.